Ene ejisem ni say tap send see yen fa sadere we emma won customers ni titu ene won a wo UK say obetimi a create wo tap send wallet no e wo app no eso se ekoba ne se tap rate no ekostra obetimi a save ska akodu impempenso bi ti say 50,000 Ghana cedis ane 50,000 Ghana cedis na afei wo yin kakra se oba on my Ghana mu a obetimi a save ska e wo tap send wallet na so abra unya ohaw bia na tie tap send a tre wo mahye akodru UAE Netherlands and Austria tap send na easy fast and secure tap send papa no
everybody check now check it the beat is real don't will make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it green select glucometer check it sugar level for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ayo Ghana. Power match brings you luck. Make your move.
I still remember my last encounter on Joy FM 99.7 when I appeared on Showbiz A to Z, Kwame Dazi's show with pundits like Uncle, what's his name again? I haven't forgotten.
Uncle Ken.
Uncle Ken. I was contemplating Uncle Fred. So Uncle Ken as well as Ola Michael, also of NIT FM. And something came up, and that thing that came up really, I realized that most of them were not happy with my position on the fact that when it comes to today's world, if you really want to do some things, your option will be an online option than maybe the traditional option. Specifically, I was talking about if you really want to listen to music, like sometimes sit in your car and you are in the mood and radio will not be the first, and unless you are not someone with that knowledge. If you are someone with no knowledge of how you can get uninterrupted music, then obviously I'm sure you will consider the other option. But if you have that knowledge that, oh, if I go here, God blesses you and you have data, you know that you can go here and get uninterrupted music. And that conversation turned out to be like a banter, like a debate of a sort, where most of the people there who were radio people, traditional media workers, felt I was disregarding radio, felt I was disrespecting radio, felt I was not being real to the situation on the ground. Well, it has been ongoing left, right, and center. And just last Saturday, Chamo, who is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, tells me that he was also following a show on United Showbiz, UTV to be specific, and during the show, someone also made the same statement that if an artist claims that they don't need the media and they want to do online, then it is a lie. Well, Chemo has a perspective that he wants to share, and that is how simple we want to make this sitting come across. So whilst you are also seated comfortably, coming to enjoy knowledge and information, let me tell you that Tap Send is here with us, and they are telling the world that is money sending from abroad or wiring money from abroad can still be easier and safer based on what app you use. So go for Tap Send app, download it today, use the promo code SammyFlex and try their wallet. The wallet is just to help you convert some monies into cedis. Keep it there until you want to wire it to your people, or even if you want to come and spend money in Ghana and you don't want to come with all the pounds on you, just put them on the wallet. Come and spend the money and you are good. Yeah. Again, we are also talking about Pari Match, yeah? Pari Match Bet, okay. Pari Match Bet is also up for you. If you want to win quick, win best and win big, download the betting app Pari Match Bet now. Aviator is there. That if the money doesn't come, and again, if you can play your games well in pairing the teams, you can also get some quick money. In all, there are promo bonuses for you anytime you come there. Bonuses for you like 15 CDs and more. Just go on there, Parimatch Bet, download it today, Parimatch GH or Parimatch Ghana, and start making money as well. So we are set. Digital Rasta is called Currency. He's doing our camera for us, and Richie Flex is the editor and director for our shows. What really transpired on UTV? I was out and about Saturday. Okay, catfish kakra, hakakra, like that. So we came to sleep a little late, and Chamo watched the show, followed it. The encounter between Mr. Logic and Clement, or Chamo watched it all. But that is going to be another day for another conversation. But in the media space, something was said, and Chemo will take us through it whilst I ask the question. Chemo, Akwaba.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were the issues there? Since you want to share something.
Yeah, but before that, I think I love the intro that you did. You have proved that you deserve all the accolades that they give you. I love the intro. Yes. So those who have watched the just the intro, or I believe at this point they are still watching us.
Exactly.
Because yes, it will hook you. You want to know more, and we are going to give them more.
Nice one.
Yeah. So on the show, I think there's a lady, MC Ayeboa. Yes.
I don't know if she's still with Bright TV though.
Yeah.
But I know
so MC Ayeboa, she was making an argument that at this point, because of the internet issue, any artist who would think that you don't need the traditional media, you are lying to yourself, and she will advise that people should not say something like that or find a way to work with the traditional media.
Okay.
The way she said it, I mean, even on that platform, somebody like Kwame A+ asked her that if you think we need an alternative, give me an example of
a better alternative.
Outside the internet. And from the beginning, she couldn't give an answer. She said she doesn't have one as immediate as she can share. But as the show went on, later she came in to say one or two things. But I disagreed with her and even others who were also in support of it. They didn't say much, but you can see that they were in support of it. But and I was like, no, it's either you are misunderstanding what those who are saying that they don't need traditional media. It's either you are misunderstanding them or you just want to go to the other side without you even giving them the chance to explain why. And for me, I was thinking, this is obvious. This is obvious. Like if someone says, I don't need the traditional media, it's obvious. But it looks like some people still don't get it.
Okay.
And they insinuated something. They didn't mention Shatta's name.
Okay.
But they said something that if you don't need the media, why would you still go for an interview on a traditional media platform? So obviously, it's Shatta that they are talking about because Shatta is one person that I know. He's been saying that I don't need the media, the traditional media specifically. So if you say that, obviously you are talking about
who you are shading.
Yes, you are talking about Shatta. And for me, they are wrong, or they intentionally refuse to understand what Shatta is talking about. That's why I said no. Me too. I have to put my opinion out for people to know why Shatta is saying that, and why I will support Shatta to say that I don't need the traditional media specifically.
Okay. Perfect.
First of all, traditional media as we have it now is dying. We have said this before, but people will not. Some people will not agree.
They don't want to accept it,
especially Uncle Ken, Ola Michael, and even Kwame does it to some extent. Yes.
I know.
They
Kwame has even written a piece on that on his Facebook timeline before.
They won't agree, but I will still stand by it that the traditional media as we have it is dying. And the reason is that, yes, for those who are watching us, they can later Google or search for the meaning of traditional media.
Okay.
Traditional media, simply put, is without the internet. If you take the internet out, then it will become a traditional media as we know it.
Okay.
And in this day and age, 2024, if you have any media platform without the internet, you are not competing. Maybe you just want to have fun with whatever gadget that you have.
Okay.
If you are outside the internet doing your own thing,
Okay.
yes, you are not competing. Those who are competing are online, and they are really, really doing well. In fact, not long ago, KSM did an interview with Kennedy Japan, and then followed with Kwame A+.
Yeah.
And then I was monitoring the views, the traffic, where it was coming from. Surprisingly, about 50% were coming from Ghana. Can you imagine?
The people that we claim don't have access to much access
to the internet. In fact, I thought it's a fallacy for anybody to say that Ghanaians don't watch the content that we put on online.
Okay.
It's a fallacy for anybody to think like that, because all the channels that I've worked on, most of the channels that I've seen, the top traffic will be coming from Ghana. For Ghanaian content, the top traffic is coming from Ghana. And when people say that people watching from outside are more than those watching from Ghana, what they mean is, when you put all other countries together, they are watching more than the Ghanaians. That's the only way it will make sense for you to say that. But if you take it country by country, Ghana traffic, the top traffic, yes, the top traffic will be coming from Ghana. And sometimes it's as high as 50% of the views that you are getting on your platform.
Wow, they've taken half.
Yes. So I know that we have said it so many times that now people believe that the views are coming from outside. But if any of the content providers or content creators will share their back end with you, I mean, most of them, you see that the traffic coming from Ghana is on top of the list of the where your traffic is coming from. So it's not true that Ghanaians are not watching. The only difference is that, one, they may not watch for a longer period as compared to those outside. That's one. That's one. And then the other one that we have to consider,
that one, correct, is economic
reasons. Yes, for economic reasons, we all know that. And then and the other one is when they have interest. If they don't have interest in what you are doing, forget it. Because of economic reasons, as you are saying, they don't have much to waste. So they will not watch you. They will watch if they have interest. If what you are putting there is what they want, they will watch it. They will watch it. So it's also not true for anybody to say that if you produce content on the internet, most of your views are coming from outside, as they say it. It can only be true when you combine all the views coming from outside as against Ghana. But if you take it one by one, US, Italy, Canada, UK, Ghana will be on top. The content coming from Ghana will be on top.
Definitely.
Yes. So here is the thing. Here is the case. One, if you take internet out, you are not competing as a traditional media. And people will not.
In fact, let me even put this through. Do you know the recent days that we have been facing difficulties with internet in Ghana? Most of the traditional media guys they are worried.
Yes.
They do shows that they are not able to stream, and you go and they are complaining.
Yes.
They do shows and they are not able to upload on YouTube and other platforms, and they are complaining. When we went to GTV that day, you know, they were not able to stream live. You know the way they were worried?
Yes, they were.
Yes, after the show, they were even supposed to put pieces out. They called me that, Charlie, we are not getting internet. So it means even without that, even they having nationwide coverage, they still feel something is missing from the operation.
Something will be
and there were so many people who were asking, how can they watch it? How can they watch it? There are so many people who even came to my inbox. DMing me and asking, oh, how can they, where can they watch, where can they watch it? So if it wasn't the internet, I'm not sure so many people would even see the interview. As it starts now, Roland just checked, and just about some 2 days, they've done so much views that I'm sure in the ordinary, they will not be able to.
Exactly. And again, now we are busy moving around. We may not be even be available to watch it in our rooms or at our homes. We move around. So having your phone, you can watch it on demand when and where you need it. You just take your phone, click it, and then you'll be watching.
You are good.
Yes. So internet, as it stands now, is everything when it comes to competing in that media space.
Okay.
That's what it is. So if you take internet out, traditional media as we have it is dying, like slowly. Technically, without internet, you can only watch or receive if you have a receiver. You can only watch the traditional media or listen to traditional media if you have a receiver. So if you are not getting that through a receiver, it's no more a traditional media. If you are not listening to whatever on radio or you are not watching it directly from your TV, it's not a traditional media. What it means is that whatever that you are doing as a traditional media group, take the receiver out, you can still do it.
Yes.
Because you will be producing for online. You will be producing and putting it on online platforms. Online platforms. At that point, you don't need any transmitter to reach out to anybody.
I get what you mean.
Yes, you don't need transmitter. Because if you want to be a traditional media as we have it, you need a transmitter and a receiver. Transmitter will transmit whatever that you are producing, and then the receiver will take it for people to listen to what is happening. And people are now using their phones more. They are using even TV as we have it now. A lot of smart TVs are coming.
Up,
and all of them, they have Amazon's, YouTube, and other ones.
In fact, anything online.
Yes.
You can still get it.
And in fact, it will interest you to know, recently I've done some boosting or as we call it, sponsorship video for some people. Like they try to sponsor boost their videos. Yes. And then when I go deeper, trying to analyze what is happening, can you believe that more of the views are coming from TV screens? Not even on phones.
On phones anymore?
Yes. I was really surprised, like, what is happening here? It's because people are using their smart TVs to watch YouTube.
To watch online content,
That's what is happening.
That I agree.
Yes, so
if I one of the things my children used to waste my data for, you go, they put on YouTube and they are watching it on and TV. They watch. I'm sure they forget it is data.
Yes,
as much as on the TV, they watch it like they are watching this Nickelodeon and all those things on DSTV.
Yes, that's what is happening now. So you can't say that we still need traditional media as it is. No. Traditional media without internet is I don't want to say a dead entity, but yes, it's dying. If I have to put it madly, it is dying in that sense. So if somebody like Shatta says I don't need traditional media, but you still see him going for an interview, you have to now think. So what is he trying to say now?
Okay,
there's a meaning to it.
I even wanted to even say that. Most of these interviews are requests from
good. That's
house. Where I'm sure not long ago I told you how many of them are calling, requesting for his presence.
So ask
some
yourself,
of these platforms.
After Shatta screaming on top of his voice, I don't need any traditional media. I don't need any traditional media. Do you think Shatta will be eager to go to any traditional media platform? No. They will rather be begging him to come. Or they will be requesting for him to appear. Because they need him at this point. He doesn't need them.
Facts.
Yes, so even if you want to make it technical in economic terms, we have something like needs and wants. Needs is something you need to survive. Exactly. Like if you don't have them, you may not survive. But sometimes you want them because you want to feel good. Any car at all, like Kia Picanto, can take you wherever you want. Kia Picanto can take you to the places that you want to go.
But not to Tamale. Can take you to Suhum.
Oh yeah. But Lamborghini can also take you.
Yeah, it can. It can.
Yes, but you see the difference in price. Or Range Rover can also take you.
Yes, man.
But there's a difference in price. So that's the state that Shatta Wale is in now.
Okay.
It's a want, not a need. Shatta Wale may want to appear on your platform, but he doesn't need the platform. That's the meaning. So if you see him on any traditional platform, traditional media platform, even at this point, we don't have to call it traditional media platform.
They also operate online.
They also operate online. So there's a new term for them. That is mainstream media.
Mainstream media, yeah.
Yes, that's
if
the
you
new
do online
and
you
do traditional. Now they call them mainstream media.
Okay.
Yes, it's no more traditional media, and it's mainstream because your core thing is to put out content for people to consume.
I like this point.
Yes.
Mainstream
media. Yes, it's no more traditional. So if you insist of using the word traditional media, then that one crowd there, Shatta Wale will not have interest to come there. Like he won't even want it. Here's the point. If he comes on your platform and you are not streaming it, it will not benefit him.
Yes.
It will not benefit. If you take the internet out, he may not be interested to come. At that point, even his want will not be
high
anything.
like that.
Yes. And he doesn't need them. That's the main point. He doesn't need them. Because you are even competing with him on the internet. So if he has over 1 million subscribers and you have 200,000 subscribers, there will be what we call intersection of the audience. Like there are some people who love to watch Shatta Wale on his platform and at the same time love to be on the mainstream media platform that we have it. Yes. And then there will be intersection, people who only watch the mainstream platform. So Shatta Wale will want to come there and also reach out to those people. But he doesn't need those people to survive.
Like that.
That's the point. So I don't know why they can't get this concept. There are some people who may need the mainstream platform as we have it now. Because they are now coming up. They need to reach out to people. And in fact, sometimes they pay or even beg to be on that platform. But that's not the case of Shatta Wale. That's not the case for Shatta Wale or Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and others. A-list artists. They don't need the mainstream or the traditional media platforms. They only want to be there. And your want, that's not what will make you survive in the music business. Surviving in the music business will not depend on them appearing there. Surviving on the music business will only be good for them appearing on platforms that will pay them, that will give them the exposure. And they all have social media accounts.
They do.
They all have other forms of account that they can reach out to their core fans and even outside people who may not know anything about them. And that's the way to go now. So for people to still feel that Shatta Wale will say, I don't need a traditional media, but
and still they will see him going for interviews.
Yes, because it's not a need. That's why they will still see him there. If he needs to reach out, he will not go to the traditional media. He will use his social media platform to reach out to his people. But he may want to appear on any other platform.
I see. Is there, okay, let me put it this way. Can every artist, whether big, small, medium, say they also don't need the traditional media? Or you need to attain a certain height or pedigree before you can claim that?
Good. The whole thing, yes, any artist at all can do that. But you pay for your actions. You see, when you have the mainstream or traditional media, as we call it, it will help you to come out quick or faster. Because for them, they have gathered the audience already. And they are going to offer it to you as a new artist. So for a new artist, yes, you may also say you don't need the traditional media, but you will suffer for it. It means you have to wait for you to also build your audience. It's a choice. But you cannot strongly say you don't need them because they are bigger than you and you may want them or need them to go faster.
Okay.
But the point is, they can't say that without us you won't survive. That's why you can also have the luxury to say, I don't need them.
Yeah.
Because you can still survive on the social media platform, build your audience, and now you will also be a sensation.
Fact.
In fact, we have people who came out through the social media platform before even the traditional media took notice of them. If nothing at all, we can even mention Black Sheriff.
Yeah.
Before the traditional media took notice of him, he was all over the place.
Yeah.
In fact, at that point, they will be requesting.
In recent times, you can also mention Safo Newman.
Yes. In fact, you will blow out there before the traditional media will even took notice of you.
Yeah.
Because they are also doing business.
Yeah.
They need some people on the platform that will make them clicks, that will make them money. So if you are a newcomer, it's either you pay them or you become a sensation before they take notice of you. That's what is happening now. So the whole thing is we are battling to get our audience or to get a space on the internet.
Yeah.
Not on the traditional media.
Which is big enough to share.
So big that whatever happens there, the traditional media or the mainstream as we have will come for it and then broadcast it on their platform. Because that is what will make them get the audience and even the money. Shatta Wale, he's been saying that I don't need the traditional media. In fact, sometimes he blasts some of them like giddy, 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 giddy. But guess what? They will still talk about him. Because he's the news. One is talking about Shatta Wale, the other is not talking about Shatta Wale. The one not talking about Shatta Wale will be losing.
Yes.
Big time.
Yes.
Big time.
Yes.
They will be losing.
Because he's built a fan base who will also want to listen.
Exactly.
They will want to listen to stuff about him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the mainstream media decision makers, those who make decisions in business sense, they will never say that we don't want to interview Shatta Wale on our platform.
I see.
People
the calls there. In fact, Roland will say phones are ringing, calls are coming.
So he can say whatever. A figure like Shatta Wale can say, I don't need the platform. And they will still call him and sometimes will even pay to have him on the platform.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
In fact, the pay there, I'm sure a time will come we would have to get there because when we go for interviews, like I said on another platform, we spend so much.
Yeah.
We spend so much. And unfortunately, everybody is calling us for interviews.
Yes.
Everybody is calling us for interviews.
Yes.
Just this evening, I've received about 3 requests from major television platforms.
Yes.
They are not small ones,
Yes.
major ones,
Yes.
radio and television platforms. They are just calling.
I can even say the KSM too.
Yeah,
KSM
for KSM there, he's our
Yes.
father, so we'll do it for him. Yeah,
Sure,
for KSM.
sure.
Yeah, he's our father. Father KSM, yeah, big shout outs to Pops.
It will happen.
Yeah,
It will
so
happen,
we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. And it works like that. So
Yes.
if people really think that Shatta goes there, because I also see such comments.
Yes.
He say, be industry boy is going for TV interviews.
It's not a need.
Some details are not
I don't
necessary to cover
yes.
because sometimes we have to force to even wake him up to come for some of these
interviews. Yes.
Yeah.
And
he's not ready like that.
When he goes there, he's not going there because without them he won't survive. He's going there because it's a luxury.
Yeah.
For him, it's a luxury. Like, that kind of stuff. It's not like he needs them like that. So I think they should take notice. And I disagree with the angle that they took. And yes, those watching can judge for themselves after me too giving my side.
Well, maybe you watched it yourself and you know exactly what Chemo is saying. Maybe you did not and you also did not know. But at least Chemo has made it open. It's online. In fact, even now, if you want to watch them again,
yes.
you have to go and watch online. If it was only the TV, transient, like it is gone, fleeting nature of their broadcast. And that is what it is. But thank God for internet.
Yeah, but let me say this. Some people still think that with internet, they are still traditional media. I think it's beating people. I saw one argument on our platform, Sammy Flex TV, when someone was saying that now the traditional media is dying. Then somebody came there, who told you traditional media is dying. Now, can't you see that they are on iTunes or iRadio? We have tuning.
Yeah.
They are on tuning. So I went in to say, bro, if they are on tuning, it's no more traditional media. Because traditional media means they need a transmitter, and then you get a receiver to get what is happening. If it is not like that, it's not a traditional media. So people should get that one. It's without the internet.
That is
if you bring in the internet, it's no more a traditional media. It's a mainstream media, as we call it now.
I told you, here on Sammy Flex TV, we don't just attack issues. Back. No, we don't do that. That is why anytime when we touch an issue, the issue hits hard. It hurts people to the extent that they even have issues with my 2 wristwatches. But I enjoy watching them, though. I enjoy feeling that, I have 2 wristwatches, because to me, that's my sense of fashion. And they say fashion is what? Madness. Thank you, Chamu. Enough education shared. And I'm sure this will also go down for you. Follow it up. Learn. In fact, we all learn every day. I learn from my pundits every day when they are talking. Same way I'll read and learn, I'll pick this from here. So at every point in time, you have an opportunity to learn. This is not to mean we also want to underrate anybody.
Yes.
We rather would want to encourage you to be quick to join the competition.
Yes.
And I'm sure this is the motive of this particular conversation. It is not because you want to underrate them. No, that is not it. We won't underrate anybody. But be quick to join the competition, because if you stay, unless maybe you want to go out of this business, you want to go and sell garden eggs at the market. And no crumple now, you can sit in your home and still order garden eggs online and they will deliver to you. You understand? But if you want to compete, then quickly get a spot online. I'm sure that is what we have to say to end it.
Yeah.
If you want to compete, quickly get a spot. Build a following online now. Else, you will blame yourself in the near future. Thank you, Chamu. Thank you, Digital Rasta Currency. Thank you, Richie Flex. Thank you, Tap Send. And again, thank you, Parimatch GH or parimatch.com. You can also make some money from Parimatch. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us and feel free to share an opinion or 2 in the comment section. It is allowed, as much as you can keep it clean and nice. I'll see you when I see you in our next video. We're out of here. Bye-bye.